how we let others decide our worth. How often do we judge ourselves based on how others react to us? It happens more than we realize. Think about it. We get a compliment and suddenly we feel amazing. Someone's ignore us or criticizing us, and now we feel like a failure. If we rely on others to tell us that we are good enough, we are trapped on an emotional roller coaster. And that is codependency in broader terms. Look at me, I got a promotion. Oh, cool. So why are you still working late every night? I started therapy and it has been life-changing. You are overthinking things. Just let it go. I'm working out and feel amazing. Yeah, but you're still eating carbs. Ouch. It stings sometimes like a punch in the gut. But here's the truth. No one else can give us the validation that we need. Not our partner, not our parents, not Instagram likes. Only we can give it to ourselves. What is codependency? Traditionally, codependency is used to describe a relationship where one person struggles with addiction and the other becomes emotionally entangled trying to save them. But let's talk about the broader version of the term. Codependency shows up when we constantly look for a positive reaction, when we seek approval from others. Think about your partner, your boss, your mom-in-law, your parents. We let our feelings fluctuate based on the way how people treat us. Yet we become emotionally drained when someone we care about distance themselves. We struggle to handle criticism or rejection. The closer we are to someone, the more we crave their validation. And often the person whose approval we crave the most, our partner, parent, our boss, our friend, starts pulling away, dismissing us, or even shutting us down. Why? Because deep emotional dependency feels suffocating. Because it feels like instead of having an adult as a partner, they suddenly have a little kid who is hanging on their neck. We may not realizing, but when we lean too much on someone else emotionally, they instinctively create distance. The emotional tug-of-war relationships at first may feel like a magic. Flowers, attention, affection, but then something shifts. The honeymoon phase ends. And suddenly we are asking, why doesn't my partner give me gifts anymore? Why do I feel unseen? And when our emotional needs aren't met, frustrations and conflict sets in. We fight, we get upset, and we feel abandoned. But here's the thing, that isn't about our partner, it's about us. Why do we crave validation so much? Because as kids, we wanted to be seen and appreciated. And if we didn't get that, we learned to chase approval constantly, seeking recognition from others. And now, as an adults, we expect our partner, boss, or a best friend to give us something that our parents didn't. We want to hear, I'm so proud of you. You're doing something amazing. I see how hard you're trying. But what we sometimes get instead is indifference or even criticism. And when that happens, it doesn't just hurt, it triggers something deeper inside. That is why rejection from a loved one sometimes feels physically painful. That's why being ignored by a friend can be devastating, because in those moments, it's not just us reacting, it's a younger version of us, the one who still hopes for the love and recognition that they never got. What should we do about it? Number one, let go of expecting others to change. We cannot control the way how people react. We cannot force them to be more supportive or emotionally available. And trying to will only lead to frustration. Number two, realize that our own worth isn't for debate. Self-worth is a word, but you should feel how it resonates inside of you. like an echoes in your body. And it is hard to rely on something inside of you if you don't feel it. You don't know how with it. If you need a hand, see the link in the bio for a consultation. Number 3, be your own bigger supporter. Our task is to celebrate our own wins, acknowledge our growth, and support ourselves the way we wish others would. Maybe this conversation resonates. Maybe it stirs up some emotions. If it does, sit with it. Reflect on what you need to hear the most right now. And instead of waiting for someone else to say it to yourself. And that would be a very good first step toward yourself.